I think from my experience as well, while I'm here, so over the halfway line, it's a good progression route to becoming something, when you either grow or, create more income for your organization. But the more thing is, it's about working collaboration. It's actually delivering from your needs at a greater sort of wider area. Because sometimes we find groups can only target their specific area. But working collaboration, I think those partners and other agencies involved, they can actually support what you're trying to do, and actually you can access more, more of the targets that you want to get, basically. And I think that's what working together is very important.
I hear you articulating that collaboration doesn't necessarily mean you lose your identity.
Oh no, it's just if I'm going to target this specific group, but now I can target my other groups as well, which also have the same needs. But I, as an organisation, don't have the capacity or the manpower. But other partners that I'm working with in collaboration can actually deliver that for us, and they have the resources to do that for you as well. Do
we have to have a lot more collaboration? Because you're sort of towards the center here.
Yeah,
we do.
It's good practice because
no. I'm not. Yes, we would all probably agree it's good practice.
Yeah.
Do we have to, in the sector, see a substantial spike?
Yeah, from my experience, I have seen.
Well, then get over there, for goodness' sake. What are you doing over there? My goodness.
I was
all right.
by the camera.
Yeah. I'm coming, Allison. I'm coming to that side of the room. We have some concern here that it's not balanced.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you're not collaborating, guys. We're going to shun you.
I think I'm down this end of the room because I have a real problem with the word collaborate. Now, I may be the oldest person here, but certainly my parents, when they heard the word collaborate, they thought this was something that was done to them to force them to do something that would actually end up being a real problem for them. In France, you use the word collaboration, people will still take you out and shoot you. Now, come on, this is not it's not just by chance that the word collaboration is being used. There's some perfectly good words in the lexicon, like cooperation, which have been used on the left but are now haram because New Labour doesn't like them. Like we can't talk about racism anymore. We have to talk about diversity. We can't talk about poverty anymore. We have to talk about social exclusion. Please, let's choose a word that actually describes what we want to do rather than forces us to take on a whole load of associations I, for one, find most uncomfortable.
We don't want you to be uncomfortable, so stay.
All right, go ahead. Shotgun wedding. I'm ringing the bell again. Like shotgun wedding.
That's
a kind of till death us do pass. Yeah. You're colluding with your funder is called collaboration. It's kind of they've used the word collaboration instead of collude because it's about colluding with your funder's agenda.
Yep.
So I agree, collaboration is a good idea, but in practice, and particularly in this climate, what we end up doing is colluding.
Interesting. How about some of you that are really place yourself dead center? Could some of you speak to?
Well, I don't like the drive towards centralisation. It's I find a lot of the smaller organisations are doing some of the best work, and we're collaborating. If there's two little organisations which have a good marriage between them, then yeah, they should maybe meet up. But a lot of the time, it's the smaller organisations which are delivering the best work.
So there's something about collaboration potentially meaning
getting bigger, and getting bigger isn't always better. I think it's like we were saying before about growth. Growth isn't always what we need.
Something about decentralized also came up over here. I'd like to hear from a couple of other folks here.
It's always the issue when you're growing, you get too big, and then to sustain yourself becomes a problem.
For many enterprises, yes?
Absolutely neutral about collaboration, because you can have collaboration that is, all you do is you multiply up the incompetence and the bureaucracy, it's a disaster, don't do it. Well, I'm very glad Mark's right at that end, because he's running some fantastic collaborative projects for Skip, which would provide something that neither of the organisation could do by ourselves. It's genuinely and exciting, so if it's good, do it. If it's not, avoid it.
I want to go over here into this cluster of people. Come on, Ian, come with me. All right, no, you don't get to run away. All right, come on, I would like to hear from some of you who are in this zone. Come on, what are you thinking?
Me? Well, I'm new to the volunteer organisations. I come from the commercial world, and I just think collaboration works. Again, I think it's your definition of what collaboration is.
What's your definition of collaboration?
I would say it's absolutely definitely not a marriage. It's organizations who can't do, or people who can't do what they want to do and need help from others, and they agree for their mutual benefit to work together for a specific outcome. And that could be a week, a month, a year, a lifetime. Yeah. It's not necessarily, that's my view, not necessarily marriage. So that's why I think it's a good thing. We should do more of it, but I do agree you have to do it for the right reasons and for the right outcomes.